was just the fifth hole, but for Patton Kizzire, it might as well have been the final showdown. One bad swing, one ball gone rogue, and suddenly, the 39-year-old golfer found himself knee-deep in Augusta's unforgiving shrubbery. Literally. We're talking full-on crouch mode, on all fours, no less, as he scouted for an escape route among the tangled branches. Sounds wild? Oh, it gets better. Kizzire, who was teeing off during the first round of the Masters on Thursday, had veered way off course. His drive sailed right off the fairway, vanishing into a thicket that looked more like a nature preserve than a golf course. Most players would have taken a penalty or just prayed for a miracle. But not Kizzire. No, he dove in, not metaphorically, actually dove into the bushes like a man hunting treasure. And guess what? He found one. Amid the leaves and limbs, Kizzire located a small but promising window. Just enough space to punch the ball back into play. You could almost hear the crowd holding their breath, because who does that and gets away with it? Well, Kizzire did. Clean contact. The ball shot out, landed right in the middle of the fairway, and suddenly, the impossible looked doable. Now picture this. Third shot, 152 yards from the pin on a par-4. He grabs his iron, swings with purpose, and drops it just 5 feet from the cup. From disaster to redemption in 2 shots flat. You feel that? That's drama. That's Augusta. But golf, as we know, can be cruel. When it came time for the putt, just 5 feet between him and a legendary par save, Kizzire stepped up and missed. He overcooked it, sent the ball past the hole, like a chef who added one too many pinches of salt. Bogey. Just like that, the fairy tale flickered out. At least for now. So, where does that leave him? At the time of writing, Kizzire was 4 over through 8 holes. Not ideal, not tragic, just a tough day at the office. And for a player making only his 3rd start at the Masters, his first since 2019, it was a sobering reminder of how fast momentum can swing. A quick rewind, just for context, Patton Kizzire hails from Montgomery, Alabama. He played college golf at Auburn and turned pro back in 2008. In 2015, he lit up the Korn Ferry Tour, snagged 2 wins, racked up 12 top 10 finishes, and earned himself PGA Tour Player of the Year. That same season, he punched his ticket to the big leagues. But here's the thing about stories like his, they're rarely smooth. Since the 2022 US Open, he hasn't seen action in any major. So Thursday's round was more than just golf. It was a return, a reminder, and maybe even a little redemption, just waiting to be claimed. Sure, the scoreboard might not show it yet, but anyone who saw him crawl into those bushes, not quit, not curse, just keep playing, knows something bigger is brewing. The man's got grit. And sometimes, grit is what separates a name from a memory. So, what comes next for Kizzire? That's golf. That's life. And that's the Masters, where even a bogey can feel like a victory when you earn it the hard way.